Hiring and hanging on to qualified drivers is as tough today as it has ever been, which is why the 6th annual Canadian Recruiting and Retention Conference was back once again at the Doubletree Inn in Toronto. And who better to touch on the topic of retention through leadership than 4 members of the OTA Road Knights. Sandy Milne, an owner-operator with Highland Transport, Doug Lads, a driver with McKinnon Transport, Rob Harding, an owner-operator with Trimac Transport, and Reg Emerson, a driver with Herb Transport, each gave their 2 cents on a number of topics at the conference, ranging from the quality of new drivers, what makes a good recruiter, and what makes their company a good one to work for.
What's the most important reason you are still with the company that you're at?
Personal touch is number one. I remember right from the time when I joined the company, Senior Mr. Herb, he believed in very personal touch. And still, like, he knows the employees of his time, everybody by name. It's very rare.
Tankers is more of a specialized commodity. Right now I deliver liquid oxygen to hospitals and scrap yards and anybody that holds oxygen. And I enjoy the challenge of it. I enjoy customer service. I enjoy meeting the customers, being there with that challenge of transferring liquid from one tank to another, whether it be all over North America or here in Ontario. So I think it's the challenging of the tanker operation that keeps me on my toes, dealing with management as well, and having a support team.
Of course, the respect is always the number one thing that a driver can look at through his company. I myself have enjoyed opportunities given to me by my employer, and I've always got support and backing all the way through it. I've been in this room as a recruiter, so I see faces out here I've met before and that too. I enjoy being on the road, and my decision to go back was well supported. And with that role, of course, they've given me great opportunity to look, forward, and that's one of the big things for me.
Since I started with Highland 10 years ago as an owner-operator, I've been on their container division. I love the work I do. I love the people I work with. That's it in a nutshell.
What do you feel about the quality of new drivers coming into the industry? Do you want to start, Sandy?
I don't think there's a problem with the quality. I think it's the training. There's not enough of it. I think I guess I could probably get, if we were to take a vote, how many of you people who are in the position of hiring drivers would like to hire somebody that's been well trained, well educated, and knows the job inside out before he even arrives at your door. And then all you've got to do is the in-house training. It's just as simple as that. I'd like to see the ministry do something about the quality of people that they're graduating out of some of these driver schools. It's more like a puppy mill than anything else.
I am a driver trainer, and seeing the recruiters actually doing their homework that you're paid to do, and a very well job. I know a lot of the carriers out there actually, we're in partnership when we go to the schools, and we're looking at, so we're taking the cream of the crop coming out of that industry, whether it be brand new to the industry or second career. So the ones that we're taking in, coming through our yard and starting with us, we're lucky enough to say that we're taking the top of the school.
I mean, the majority of the times that we started driving years ago, 20, 30 years ago, driving a truck was the hardest part of the job. Nowadays on our highways, it's being a professional, which is the hardest part. Remaining calm when being cut off, having the professional attitude at all times, not responding to one finger waves or irate customers when we get there a few minutes late. So hiring professional drivers with a proper attitude. I'm sure we can all recruit drivers and we can train them how to be safe, but to train them how to be a professional and have that professional attitude is the most important thing in our industry today.
Recently, I've started thinking about, as the gentleman said here, that there is a certain attitude. You can train them, you can do anything, but you cannot change a person's attitude. Maybe they'll show they're changing for 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks while they're with you. But if we can sort of introduce something, a section in the plan and the program of training, where we can help them to really show them that you are not king of the road. You have to have patience. You have to have an attitude to take evasive action, let the people go.
Do you think management and recruiters really know what you do in a day?
No.
Hold
Next.
back, Sandy.
No.
No, I gotta agree. No, they don't. No. We have so many different things in our world in the cab that, and I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been in management, dispatching drivers and such, and also now out in the truck as well. So many things change, whether it be weather, customer, being too busy. Maybe the guy's got 20 trucks waiting at the dock. He's behind. Maybe somebody's showed up sick. So many things change our day. It is even a breakdown. And when you have something change your day, you don't catch up. You don't rush to catch up.
From what I've talked to from some of the other, especially some of the younger fellas that are in the industry now, I spoke to a young fella down in the U.S. there last week. He's an engineer by trade, and he's in the trucking industry, and he says, I can't wait to get out of it. I said, what's the problem? He says, my dispatcher, my people, they don't understand what I'm saying, what I'm going through out here. So I think on a one-to-one basis, you know, pick a few people out of your fleet that you can rely on, people you can trust, people you can communicate, and bring them in once a month and talk to them. That's all you got to do.